Good morning everybody and welcome to Pilates for All on this lovely Thursday morning. Yeah, really nice day today, beautiful down the field this morning. So we're going to get going with our Pilates for All. You know it's a 30-minute class and we have our 5 minutes relaxation at the end. We're going to use the mat today, so get yourself a mat. I've also got myself a cushion just for the first few minutes while we're just warming up to begin with. So if you want to go and grab yourself a mat, go and do that now. I've got my drink with me. You'll notice, guys, that there's been lots of stuff on Facebook about my classes coming back. Good morning, Peter Matt. And yes, they will be coming back as of Monday, and that's the physical classes, which means that, not that these aren't physical, you know what I mean. It's trying to think of the terminology. These classes on Facebook Live are going to be changing from Monday. And it's because obviously I can't be in two places at once. So what I'll be doing is come the weekend, I'll be publishing the timetable for next week, and I'll do it on a rolling week basis. And I think if I get my phone, just to check what we're doing, I don't want that. I think I'm right in thinking that next Thursday, yeah, so basically my classes, Facebook Live classes, are going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But they're not the same. So in terms of, I don't think we have any Pilates for all. No, Monday morning we're going to have wake up and bite size. Wednesday we're going to have seated, that's 10 o'clock. And Friday we're going to have wake up and bite size. So we're going to be losing this class. So I am really sorry guys, it's just, but don't forget, we might be back. I don't want to be, but if things change. Hello Jean, good morning. Hello Alison, good morning everybody. It's warm already. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. So anyway, if for any reason, I'm bobbling about on it, any reason we change and we do end up having another lockdown, I'll be back. So hey, every cloud has a silver lining. So we're going to get going. Get yourself seated to begin with. I've got my drink nearby. I'm going to just give the music a little tweak up and we're going to get going. So sitting yourselves on your mat, and I'm sitting on a cushion to begin with because I'm going to sit cross-legged. If you can sit without that cushion, by all means do, or just pop your legs out in front. We're just going to do a bit of mobilisation. You could kneel or you could stand, so if you prefer that, that's fine. Good morning, Paula. So give your shoulders a roll back. Little roll back, little roll back. And again, little roll back. One more. Okay, tummy's on tight, we're just going to lift the shoulders. So lift, release. So I'm letting them drop, but not too violently. Okay, so don't sort of plummet them down. Little drop. And again, lift, drop. Tummies are working? Yes. One more to go. Good. Hands on the floor. Little side bend. Side and back. So I usually find in the morning, especially if I've done a lot of exercise, day before, 2 days before, I feel a bit stiff. And if you're a bit stiff like me this morning, keep your hands on the floor. But if you want to make it a bit harder, you can take your hand there, or you can take your hand here. So you decide. I keep my hands down, and again, down and back. So relaxing your upper body, but getting those tummy muscles working. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Back to our shoulder roll, but this time it's an elbow. Other arm. So just leading with that elbow. Keep my arm nice and relaxed. So we're not making it too difficult yet. Hello Anne-Marie, good morning. And again. Okay, arms going to lift up. Lift up. Exhale down. So remember those, inhale you relax your belly, exhale you pull it in. Don't relax it completely though, just a little bit. 1 more. Good. Okay, we're going to do some twisting. Bring your arms here for me. Little twist and back. Now use your tummies here because your back and your stomach are a pair. They work as a team. And you need to make sure you're helping the back by pulling in your tummy muscles. 2 more. Hello Kaz, good morning. Good. Okay, back to the arms again, but big circle. Other one. lovely big circles. Big deep breaths. And again. 4. Try not to fall backwards. 2 more. 1 more. Rotations again, last couple. So we're going to have a little twist. And back. Twist. Now if you want to, some of you like to open that arm out. By all means. I don't mind. So those of you who are coming back to class, I hope you've watched the video I put on Facebook. I'm also emailing it to each class as I sort that class out. So a few of you won't have had it for Monday yet. Don't worry, that's all sorted now. I'll be doing the paperwork on that a little bit later. Good, we're going to go to the floor. So I'm going to take my cushion away. I won't need that again. And I'm going to gently, in a very stylish fashion, roll back to the floor. Okay, so arms are relaxed, feet tucked up, knees hip width, just tilt. Tilt, release. So as you tilt, pull in your tummy. Can you also engage your pelvic floor? Have a little go. It's hard. So you engage, release. Engage, release. We're going to take it up to a slow bridge. So nice and steady. Tilt those hips. Hold it there. And then down. So I'm not going my highest ever position. I'm keeping it kind of controlled. Same thing again. So someone shared with me, my friend Sarah, shared with me a little bit from a book written by a doctor. It's called, I think it's called This Is Gonna Hurt, This May Hurt. It's a novel from a junior doctor. And he was trying to describe pelvic floor exercises, trying to get people to visualise what you're doing with a pelvic floor exercise. Now this is better for women than men. What he said is, imagine you're naked in a bath filled with eels and you don't want any of them to get in. So that makes your mind go, ooh, okay. And that's the sensation. Closing all the doors, yeah? There we go. So that might help. It might make you feel sick. Hopefully nothing else. Up we come, lovely tilt. Bring yourselves up. Then down again. We're going to go to a supine twist. So arms lovely and wide. Relax your shoulders. Here we go. So it's side and back. Lovely and smooth. Don't be tempted to rush. We don't need to rush. We get all the benefits slowly. Good. And again, back to the middle and then across. Back to our bridges again. Arms down by your side. Here we go. Breath in. Tilt. Draw yourself up. Now, can we go a tiny bit higher? Go on, lift those hips. Ooh, hold it there. Down you come. And again, tilt those hips. Up you come, rise. Eels. It's a quicker thing to say. It stops me saying pelvic floor the whole time, doesn't it? So, up we go. Breath in. Tilt. Up you come. Eels. Hold it there. Down you go. Yeah, that's tickled me, that one. I think I might have to use that always. And again, little tilt. Tilt. Up you come. Hold. Eels. Lift everything. Down we go. Good. We're going to go to our supine twist again. Nice and smooth. A little bit quicker this time. Down. Or actually, no, that's the same pace. What was I talking about? That's not quicker. And again. So, remember with the supine twist, you're not just flapping your legs about. You're controlling. So this is what I don't want to see. Okay, so I don't want to see that collapse. So your legs go, but you pull in your tummy and you draw those legs back. Because if I don't concentrate, that happens. And that's not controlled movement. So tummy's in, back. I'll do it properly this time. And again. Good. Leg extensions. Here we go. Push. A challenge with me pulling up. Sorry guys. Push away and back. Extend through the heel for me this morning. I want you to feel that stretch down the backs of your legs. Push. Ooh. Yeah? Are we getting that? I'm getting that. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, back to just the pelvic tilt, but listen. Legs up in the air. So, it's a tilt. Release. Tilt. Release. Pull in. Release. This is tough. If it's too much, put your feet on the floor. Little tilt. Release. 2 more. One more. Let's get his feet down. Back to bridge again. Breath in. Pelvic tilt. Oh, that sun's nice and hot this morning. Right on my right cheek. Hold it there. Eels. Down you go. And again, pelvic tilt. Up you come. Hold it there. Lift everything up and in. Down we go. We're going to go to our leg extensions again. Those who want to, you can do an opposite arm. I'm going quite quick with these. We can do quite quick. Push through your heel. Give me 4 more. 4, 3. Really work the back of that leg. 2. Oh, I can feel that. Good. Stop it there for me. One leg out. Point your foot. Bring your leg up. Ooh, take it all the way down. Bring it back in. So we're trying to get it nice and straight. Push it out with the heel flat. Point. Bring it all the way up. Ooh. All the way down. And in. Let's go again. So, quite a few of us, there we go, probably find you can't get your leg too high. Please don't worry. Just bring it in as far as you can. So we're combining hamstring stretch with a bit of mobility through that hip. Oh. Good. This time, you're going to do the same thing. So start the same. Bring the leg up, hold it there. Now I want you to see if you can get hold of behind your thigh. If you can't, and you've got like a tea towel or something nearby, hold that instead. Now, the temptation is to do this. Bend your leg. I don't want your leg bent. Straighten it. Everybody, have we got some hamstring stretching going on? Yep, down the back. Can you pull the leg in? Release. You can hold behind the calf if you prefer, but listen, the main thing is not to bend your knee. And again, pull in. Oh, one more to go. Good, guess what? Other leg, you knew that was coming. Push out, point, up it comes. Once it's there, see if you can hold on. If you have to come up here for it, that's fine. But ideally head and shoulders down. Straighten your leg through, pull it in. Oh, I always get the discomfort on my right leg. I had a hamstring injury quite a few years ago now. And even I've done all the right stuff, it's just a little bit tighter on this side. It's the side where I know if I'm going to get an injury, it's going to be that side. 2 more to go. Everyone breathe. Pull in. Ooh, 1 more. Are we enjoying that? Not really. Okay. Let's get back to our pelvic tilt. Tilt up to bridge. Now, this time, pop your hands on the floor. If you can, bring them underneath you. My shirt's in the way. And we just got hand on top of hand. Lift your hips higher. Now, this is unusual feelings through your shoulders. Hands out. Roll yourself down. You do just 1 more of those. Breath in. Tilt. Up you come. Hands are out. Bring them in. Can you lift your hips higher? Oh, good. Hold it there. Everyone breathe. Pelvic floor. Lift it. Hands out. Roll yourselves down. Oh, well done. Have a little stretch, everybody. Stretch yourselves out. Maybe have a little rock side to side. Give your feet a little wobble. Good work. Okay, we're going to roll onto our sides, up to sitting. Ooh. And we're going to do some rollbacks. Now, we're not going to go the whole way, just part rollbacks. So sitting lovely and tall and straight. Breath in. Pull up your pelvic floor. On the exhale, back we go. There's a tilt, roll back, then come up. Oh, just notice I've got the water on. When you switch that off. Keep going. I'll be 2 seconds. You keep going. You switch my hose off. Keep going. Are you still there? Sorry about that. There we go. No one noticed. You didn't miss me, did you? And again, back we go. Exhale. Inhale. All the way to the floor now. Take your time, don't rush. All the way down. Oh, well done. Give your knees a hug in. Nice little hug. Now we're going to bring ourselves back up to sitting, and we're going to do that from this position. So hold behind the the backs of your thighs and kick your legs through. Did you come up? If you didn't, don't worry. Get up and yell how you like. Sit tall again. Breath in. Roll backs again. Here we go. So roll back. Come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Check for me you are actually breathing, everybody. It's important. All the way to the floor. Back we go. All the way down. Good. In come those knees again. Give them a nice hug. And let's add a little circle of the knees this time. So hands there. Rotate your knees round. Do you know, this is I forget, this is such a good one, this one. It loosens up your hips and your lower back. And quite often when we have that kind of lower back pain, it's related to the hips. The hips are too tight, it's put the back into a weird position. So this rotation will loosen up your back. So we're going to go back up to sitting again. Do you remember how we did it? Hands here, kick. Good work. Okay, so we're going to do our roll backs again, but this time when we come back, I'm going to ask you just to bend one elbow and look at it, and then come up again. Are you ready? Breath in. Here we go. Back you go. Inhale. Other way. Tuck your chin. Now the thing I want you to think about, there's so much to think about. Like when you're going to get your next coffee. But the main thing is, your knees are not going to move. So keep your knees still. So the temptation is to let one knee slide. So this happens. Yeah? You see that? Don't want those knees to move. So exhale. 2 more to go. 1 more. And then roll all the way back. I am sweating. Back we go. It's the humidity. It's been so high lately. Genuinely, I have to bend down to do up my shoelaces and I start sweating. Give those knees a little hug in. Okay, and then let's do that in circle again, remember? So circle those knees around. Round we go. Back the other way. And we're going to come back up to sitting again. So, chuck your legs through. Ah, good. Okay, so facing me now. Well, you can face anywhere you like, really, but sitting on your sitting bones. Remember we talked about this before. If you're not careful, when you sit straight, you're actually not sitting straight, you're sitting like that. So I want you to make sure you're sitting tall. So there's lots of ways you can help yourself. Sit on a cushion. Other one is grab a bit of flesh, pull it out behind you. Other one is to lift and tilt forward. So once you're in that position, let your legs relax, breath in, tuck your chin, have a little lean forward. That's all I want you to do. Now, that's as far as I'm getting today because my back and my legs are tight. So I'm going to try just to let myself settle here. If you can get further down, absolutely brilliant, please do. Head and shoulders hanging. And this is a really great back of the leg stretch without having to balance or pull. It's just a very simple lean forwards. Good, bring yourselves back up. Now I'm going to change it slightly. I'm going to turn to face you for this one. So you're still sitting tall. Take one foot and pop it in either next to your calf or up next to your thigh. Now, for some people, this is not going to be great for your hip. So if you find your hip really giving you some grief, put your legs both straight again. Or put a cushion under there. Breath in. Now turn towards your straightened leg, if you've got both down the middle, and just lean forward. So same thing we did last time. Now what I've done is I've taken my opposite hand and I'm holding on the outside of the other leg. And that's just helping me to bring myself down straight, not bent, yeah? So a little lean forward. I can see I got bitten by a flying insect at hockey the other night, and it's ever so itchy. I want to scratch it the whole time, but I'm desperately trying not to. Sit tall. I've taken antihistamine. I've got my Antizan on it, but I just want to scratch it. So turn towards that other leg. Remember, opposite hand. If you get lower down, that's fine. And lean forwards. So this one is stretching your leg, but also here in your back. So that middle section to the side of your back, which is a good one if you know that muscle gets a bit tight. How are we doing, everybody? Good? Bring yourselves up. We're going to go onto our sides, so it doesn't matter which side. Over onto your side. Head and shoulders are relaxed, but you're lying. Now again, we're not tilted back, so bring yourself forwards. Oh, my trousers keep sliding down. Top leg comes up. Pull in your tummy. And remember that little tip of pushing into that top leg. Push that leg away. Hold your tummy muscles. Arm up in the air. Breathe. Now, I just want you to hold it there. Those who want more of a challenge, take your bottom leg off the floor. You keep mine down. Tummy muscles in. Eels. Lift your pelvic floor. Lift that pelvic floor. Remember, not the whole time. So you've got to imagine they lose interest in the bath. You breathe in. And then exhale, pelvic floor comes up. Inhale, relax it. Exhale, pull it up again. Good. Now this hand's going to come down. It's going to lift and lower. Good. Do your best to keep your waist still. Don't let it sink into the mat. Couple more. One more. Good. Well done. We're going to roll over onto our other side or sit up, spin round. Around we go. Oh. So lying on your side again. Feet flat. Oh, microphone. Feet flat. Bottom leg touch down, top leg lifted. Tummy muscles engaged. So pull them in. Arm come up. And we're just going to hold the balance. Remember that option? Take that bottom foot off the floor if you want to. Breathe, everybody. Exhale. So we're due for some lovely weather the next couple of days. It's certainly looking gorgeous here today. The first bit of summer we've seen in a while, isn't it? Hand comes down, little lift and lower. I think we had our summer kind of April, May, didn't we? Lift and lower. Try and keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, well done. Gently roll over onto your tummies. So you can see we're kind of doing a little bit of everything today, aren't we? Over onto our tummies. Head and shoulders are relaxed. I struggle because my microphone moves. And all I'm going to ask you to do is a little leg lift and down. So it's leg lift and down. My head and shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to shuffle forward actually. So a little lift and lower. Lift and lower. And you'll notice I'm not trying to get my leg high. It's not important. We're just trying to get those back of the leg muscles, bottom working, and pull in your stomach. You knew I was going to say that. Lift, lower. Can you give me 4 more? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Fantastic. Push yourselves back, all the way back into child's pose. And knees apart or together, it really doesn't matter. Take yourself down. It's different with them apart or together. Apart tends to be, for me, works my hips a little bit more. It's up to you. Cat stretch is always your option here. Everybody relax. Breath in. Exhale. And again, breath in. And exhale. Good stuff, everyone. So we're going to progress onto our hands and knees. If that doesn't suit you, you stay on your tummy. So those of us on our hands and knees, we're going to do a little tap, opposite hand, opposite leg. Those of you on your tummies, you're going to be doing a similar thing. You're just going to be lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah, so it's absolutely up to you which level you do. I don't mind. Nice to feel kicking the furniture there. Back and in. So I'm keeping my hands under my shoulders, okay? Try to make sure they don't start migrating away. This time we're going to hold. Can you lift? Lower, back in. Other side, out. So if you're on your floor, on your tummy on the floor, you're just still sticking with the basic lifts. Out, up, down, and in. And again, out, up, down, and again. Sit back into child's pose. Have a little rest. Remember, if your head won't go to the floor, give yourself a pile of hands. Quite often, if you've had knee surgery or knee injury or hip injury, you just can't get your legs to go to that position. So it's not that you've got a failing, it's just one of those things. So that's where cat stretch is good. Stay there, everybody. Excuse me, let the body just relax. Good work. Okay, we're going to come right onto our bottoms. So nice and gently, round you come, onto your bottoms. We're going to do a little bit of arm work. Now, if your wrists give you grief, please go back to the floor, do some sit-ups, do some supine twists, do some bridge. Everyone else? Hands behind. Now, my fingers are pointing to the side-ish, elbows are soft, and I lift my bottom to the floor. Okay, that's all I'm going to do to begin with. Looking up a little bit. If you can, take one foot forward, bring it back. So trying to keep your bottom off the floor. If this is too much for you, just put your bottom down and carry on. Because you can do it with the bottom on the floor. It's just not quite as intense. That's it. Good work, everybody. Okay, now put your bottom down. And I'm going to do little dips. Now I've turned my fingers to face my backside. I'm going to dip. Now we did these, didn't we, yesterday. Was it yesterday we did these? I'm being a bit cruel. That would be why my arms are aching. Back and up. 2 more. 1 more. Good, well done. Give those wrists a little shake out. We're going to do 1 more set of those. I'm sorry, I'm going to face you on these ones. So hands behind, fingers pointing out to the side slightly. Lift your bottom off the floor. We're going to tap and back. So if you have been looking at Facebook, you'll have seen I posted a very interesting article headlined, "Am I Obese?" It's trying to get people to rethink how we imagine ourselves, how we perceive our bodies. I think when we think of obesity these days, we don't imagine ourselves, but actually for a lot of us, we are carrying too much weight. 1 more. Good, well done. Give his arms a little shake out. And there's a really simple test from the British Heart Foundation, which is fab, which I put on there. Take a piece of string and measure yourself. Hands back, guys. So we're going to do those dips again. And you basically cut a piece of string to your height, fold it into 2, so fold it in half, and put it around your middle. If it meets, you're fine. You're not at risk for any obesity-related diseases. If it doesn't meet, then you are at risk. So it's better than all these complicated measurements, these kind of maths you've got to do. Go on, give me 4 more. 4. And if you are too wide around the middle, do something about it. Don't just live with it. 1 more. Well done. Give those arms a little shake out. But do read that whole article if you want to. It's very interesting. And if you only have to think back to the 70s, everybody was skinny, weren't they? Everybody. You look at pictures of people on the beach in the 70s. Everybody's skinny. Now, we're just not. Back we go. Oh, okay, we're going to have a little stretch. So bring your right knee in, give it a nice pull, and push your other leg away. So we've done this stretch before, haven't we? Try and pull that knee in a bit more. Push that leg away a little bit more. Breathe. Tummy muscles are engaged. Pelvic floor, you know what you've got to do. Hold it there. Can you bring your knee in a bit more? Oh, good. Pop the heel of the other foot down. Release the knee. Open it away from you and pull it in again. Oh, and you should be thinking, that's quite a big stretch. I can feel that one. So put it in. Hold it there. Good, release. Change over leg. So other knee, in it comes. You can do that extended leg if you like, because it does look nice. Pull that knee in. Hold it there. Breathe. Good. You can pop your heel down, release that knee, open to the side, and then pull it in. Oh, good old stretch. So yeah, next week's timetable, we haven't got any more Pilates for all, mainly because I'm doing them in the hall, but you have got bite-sized Pilates twice a week, and you've got all the recordings, so I'm going to leave them there for the meantime. I've got no reason to take them down at the moment. So if you want to use the recordings, you can still do your timetable class, And this is Thursday, isn't it? Yes, there's no classes next Thursday. But you can use the class recordings and do your own class. Well done. Feet down to the floor. Have a stretch out. You can do something called a watch party if anybody wants to do that. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to work out how that works. But or one of you can take the class yourself. That's the other option. Good, well done everybody. We're going to go to our relaxation now. So don't miss out on that. Don't shoot off. I know it's tempting to go, oh, I'll just nip off and do something. No, we're gonna have a relaxation. So lie yourself down in a chair on the floor, whatever suits you. Turn the music down a little bit. And those of you who will be returning to my class, you'll have hopefully watched the video, the welcome back video, and you will hear that we are going to be at the class the whole period. You won't be able to nip out towards the end because of the social distancing that's in place, but we'll all get used to it. It'll be second nature really soon. Right, everybody, get yourselves comfortable. I want you to think about your breathing. Really allow the body to relax. Try not to get distracted. very gently now, start to bring yourselves back into the room. Have a little wriggle of those fingers and toes, a little stretch. Oh. And then when you're ready, slowly raise your knees. Maybe give them a hug. It's quite nice if you've been lying flat for a while. Give them a little hug, maybe give them a little bounce. Oh. Well done, everyone. Feet down onto your sides, up to sitting. I'm just going to kneel, actually. You can sit any way you like. Shoulders are relaxed. Give yourselves a big breath in. Exhale. And again, big breath in. Exhale. Fab. We are done. Very, very well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Really get out and enjoy the day. I've got to mow the lawn. Been putting that off. So if you have been putting off mowing the lawn, get it done today. And I will see you all again later in the week. Just remember, there's no advanced class on Friday this week, so we're just down to mornings now. Any queries or questions, contact me, especially if it's about the classes coming back. Have a lovely day. Get down to the beach, Anne-Marie and Peter. Oh, you lucky ducks living by the sea. Right, see you all soon, guys. Bye. Thanks, Alison. Bye.